Hi, everyone. Welcome to our discussion tonight. I'm Rene Wilcoxon of Embroidery Garden, and I have with me Stephanie Young from Stephanie Sews, Rhonda Seacrest from Stitch and Time Designs, Sue O'Very from Sookie Sews, and Sheila Ryan from Designs by Babymoon. And tonight we're going to be talking about our brand new Embroidery, Vinyl, and Beyond online video course. See a lot of people here. Don't you guys see a lot of your friends and customers and everyone? So yeah, we'd like to welcome you all here. It's great to see everyone. And we are going to be having some giveaways. We are going to give away 3 of our video courses tonight live. You need to type in hashtag EVB. It's going across the bottom of the screen right now. Type that in, and when we're done, we are going to give away 3 courses live tonight. So let me just kind of describe what our course is. So our Embroidery, Vinyl, and Beyond online video course combines machine embroidery with heat transfer vinyl and a variety of basically in the hoop projects. Heat transfer vinyl, or HTV, has become increasingly popular to use with embroidery designs. It kind of adds a little something, and it brings your designs to the next level, has them stand out above the rest. So I gathered 4 other top educators to create exclusive projects. The projects we came up with are exclusive to this video course, and they made their own video class around each of their projects. They each have step-by-step videos that you can watch over and over. You can rewind them, you can pause them. They stay in your account forever, and you can access them anytime that you want through your order history. So let's just kind of see who's here. Anybody see your friends? I see Birdie's here.
I see Beth.
Beth, yeah, Beth is always around.
Yeah, Kelly's here, and
Loris,
Marlene.
Loris, Marty, Bonnie. Yeah, lots of friends.
So if you guys have any questions about the course, go ahead and put them in the comments, and we will, be answering our questions. A little bit more about the course. So again, there are 5 educators that we have come up with, these projects. And just to give you a little bit of the stats of our course, there are a total of 9 separate projects. There is over 3.5 hours of video instruction in this course. There are 186 design files. We're not counting formats in there. We're counting actual design files that you get, and you get written instructions. So you're getting quite a bit out of this course. And a little bit later, I'm going to take you into the course and kind of show you around and show you how it works. But I think right now we'll go and we'll actually introduce everyone here, let them say a little bit about themselves, just, introduce themselves, and then we'll kind of get started and see if there's any questions. Stephanie, you want to go ahead?
Yay, me first. So, hey, everybody. So Stephanie Says here, and I was so excited to be a part of this collaboration. And my course is double applique, and I made it friendly for the 5x7 hoop and the 6x10 hoop. So I have files for both of those hoops. And we all know that I love vinyl and I love embroidery. So this was the perfect way for me to marry those 2 together. And I really love all the other projects. And I have 3 videos that I included. One is doing the project, one is about vinyl, and the third one is kind of a surprise bonus. So for those that know me, they know I don't really sew a lot, but I even have a sewing project. So really excited to be involved, and I'll even show a sneak peek. So here is one of those, and that is a double applique, and I have 2 different types of glitter HTV. And I'll be glad, if you don't mind, I'll talk a little bit about that. So there's different types of HTV. So HTV stands for heat transfer vinyl, and you've seen it, and you usually think you use a cutting machine and you can put it on clothing. But when you see, this is just a piece here. It has a carrier sheet. So if I take that carrier sheet off, just like that, now I can embroider with this. And this is sparkle. This is a type of HTV, and it really has a thickness to it, to where this HTV is called Easy Weed, and it's really thin. So it is not going to work all by itself because it will rip. It's very thin. You could take this and heat press it to a piece of quilter's cotton or some fabric and then use it to applique with. So some other things that you can use, this is brick. So brick HTV, you can see it has a thickness to it. It's 600 microns. So it really gives dimension to a project. Rhonda loves and uses, and this is Aurora. So it's color shifting, and it looks like it's a twill, but it's really smooth. So this is Aurora. Glitter. I love my glitter. So that way glitter has a texture. I think that it just adds an extra sheen to a project. And then last but not least right here, this is a piece of strip flock. Strip flock feels like a faux velvet or a suede. It definitely has a texture to it. I use it a lot on baby items just because of that softness. And our vinyls are CPSAA certified, so very safe to use around children. So lots of options, lots of colors that you can choose from, and I can't wait to see what color combinations you use. So thanks, everybody.
And Marina asked, can you use brick with machine embroidery?
Yes, I use brick a lot, and I have a couple new projects that I just did, and my favorite right now is I've used it for some sunglasses in a project because it really does give it depth, and it comes in a lot of new colors. And I will say that Caesar, which is a vinyl company that I have worked for, they just launched 4 new brick colors last week. So even some new colors to play with.
Yeah, so the vinyl that Stephanie uses is Caesar. That's the vinyl that we've all used in all of our projects was Caesar vinyl. Okay, so let's go to Rhonda. You want to tell a little bit about yourself, Rhonda?
Yes, ma'am, I can. I am Rhonda Segrist with the Stitch and Time Embroidery Designs. I've been in the machine embroidery business since 1998. We started out doing lots of embroidery for different businesses in the area. And about 9 or 10 years ago, we started offering our own embroidery designs. I started digitizing, and then I don't know, Rene, how many years? 4 years, I think. My son joined in, and he is a fabulous freestanding lace digitizer. That's his specialty. Some of you may have seen his tarantula, his freestanding lace tarantula, and he's doing wonderful things like that. So I'm really blessed to be able to work with my child like that. Only, he's 30, he's not little. But anyway, he digitizes a lot of the designs around here. And my project that I did for our class tonight, and we'll probably go into a little bit detail later, is I have a whole set of In the Hoop retro monogram coasters. I thought this kind of looked like a groovy little font there. So like Stephanie said, I've used glitter vinyl here. And on this one, I have that beautiful Aurora. Isn't it fabulous? I really love the shine to that one. And I also tried it with the flock, which gives it kind of a velvety look and feel. So we'll talk about this again in a little while, but that's our project that we have. And we have videos, step-by-step videos to walk you through it. We even have an extra video at the end to talk about how to, different ideas to give as gifts, because this coasters and mug rugs are some of my favorite things to do as gifts, little happy gifts for no reason. Yes, he did. Jonathan did do these earrings. We have lots of earrings, and his favorite is animals to do in freestanding lace. So that Darlene has a question that maybe Stephanie could answer. She said, is there a kit where we can buy samples of all the different types of vinyl?
Well, we happen to have a Caesar reseller here in the comments right now. So Laser Studios is an authorized Caesar reseller. So I would reach out to them at Laser. They have just started adding a lot of product. So you even send them an email and they can find out what you want. But they would be excited to help you out. And also, just depending on where your area is, you could even send me on Facebook a message and let me know what area you're in, and I could see if you have somebody local. But of course, I'm always going to try to support my local friends that sell Caesar products.
Hi, Kelly.
Go ahead, Kelly. Feel free to, post a link to your site or any information that you want to. Kelly is a big supporter of all of ours, and we want to support him back also. All right, so Sue, let's get you up here.
Hello, hello. Oh, look at this. This is bonus. That's extra. No extra charge for the hairstyle. I'm not going to move. Hi, everybody. I'm Sue O'Berry from Sookie Sews. I have been in the sewing industry my entire career. A lot of you will have known me from over the years doing different businesses. My original business was Sealed with a Stitch. But I am currently a Bernina and a Burnett ambassador, and I'm the Bernina V9 software expert. And I, of course, love the serger, the L890 that's here. I published 2 books, and my 3rd book's going to be coming out in the fall on sergers. But I did reference the other book, The Pocket Guide to Stabilizers. So if you are one of those that are always like, which stabilizer do I use? Which needles do I use? This book will cover it. So if you are interested in that, I do mention that in my video. But the project that I did, I had so much fun. I have to say, first of all, I do want to say thank you to the ladies that invited me to participate in this, Rene and Rhonda and Sheila and Stephanie. It's just been such a delight to work with other designers. I don't know if everyone else feels that way, but this can be a very lonely world sometimes. These are my workmates, So working with a group has been a lot of fun, and just kind of brainstorming and throwing ideas off each other and learning from one another. So for all of you that have made the decision to get this, smart, because you are getting all this years of experience in one bundle. So well done. Let me show you my project. I actually did 3 different projects. So let me show you the banner first. And I've got the happy birthday fun banner, and I used the HTV, and I had a lot of fun experimenting with different ways to lay it down, cut it, press it. I ended up doing it all with raw edge, so there's no extra satin stitching. And then I did the actual happy birthday, the little blob that is underneath the words, and then all of the pieces where you've got the balloons and also the bunting. So I digitized it so that each balloon could be a different color and each bunting, but I ultimately only used 3 colors, the pink, the silver, and the yellow. But I did design it so that you could have complete freedom. If you got all these little scraps and bits and pieces, it's perfect for that, because we're talking like less than 1 inch large here. So that's the large banner, and then the small size banner right there. So we've got like the 6x10 size and the 5x7. And then the next, so that would be one video where all the instructions and the video, it all coordinates together. And then the other project is the coordinating bug rug and then coaster. So technically they're 2 different projects, but the instructions are identical, and then they all coordinate with one another. So I have to say, I really enjoyed this. And I think that kind of all of us giving our tidbits of information and sharing our knowledge with you. For me, I feel like instructions are great. You've got your step-by-step, but for me, the value is absolutely in the video. Follow along with the instructions, print them out. But when you're watching the video, you're not just like step 1, blah, blah, blah. You're actually hearing the authentic voice of the designer who's created this. So you're getting like extra bits of information. I feel like we all did that, right, ladies?
Yeah.
It's just, sometimes it's just easier to say. And I got a lot more words that come out of here than on my keyboard. So there's lots more information, but I think I'm really excited to have been a part of it. It's a lot of fun. And you can find me everywhere at Sookie Sews, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff. The end.
All right, and I did put up the link to our video course in the comments. You can purchase the course, and we're going to have some bonuses. It doesn't matter if you are purchasing it right now. We're going to tell you about a few bonuses that everyone who purchases the class is going to get, and you're going to love those. We're going to hold them off a little bit longer here. We're going to move over to Sheila now and let her introduce herself.
Hi, everybody. I'm Sheila Ryan, and I'm with Designs by Babymoon. Designs by Babymoon is my baby. I've been doing machine embroidery for 10 years, but doing embroidery designs for almost that long, about 6 years now. I love the process of machine embroidery, and I keep trying to go bigger and make bigger things, but I always come back to teeny tiny things. I just love the irony of using a great big machine to make a tiny little thing. And so for my part in this course, I was very excited to use the Caesar HTV, the glitter HTV specifically, because I love glitter, I love vinyl, I love machine embroidery, and bringing this all together. I created some designs for some adorable, sparkly HTV and freestanding lace combined earrings. Now, before you say I'm not an earring person, I know everybody's not an earring person, but the way these are made, I'm really like, I cannot quit talking about these things. I'm really excited about earrings, but specifically because they're not just earrings. So these are not flimsy little pieces of lace. These are super sturdy. So even if you're not an earring wearer, these are really great charms, or you could use them as pulls on your zipper bag or on your jacket. You could even hang them off your backpack and your purse with a little jump ring. And they're just fabulous little extra sparkly little doodads. Now, I have a video walking you through the step-by-step process of putting these together as earrings or charms. But I also have a bonus video that I'm really excited about, because one of my favorite things to do with embroidery designs is to add personalization with software. And so what I did is I showed you how to take both of these designs. There's big ones, there's little ones, there's crosses, there's these mod rectangles. I think I called them mod tiles. And I showed you how you could use these for sporting events or for team spirit kind of things. There's so many ways that you could personalize these and make them super special, either for holidays. You could use them for little ornaments or little giveaways, but they're just so fun. And we're using thread, we're using the glitter vinyl, and we're getting a sparkle, like I'm wearing mine, that you can't get with just any glittery fabric. The HTV is really, really super special here. And so I'm just really excited that I can tell you how to make these, because it's been something that's been kind of percolating for a while. Working together with these ladies to use the Caesar HTV and use it with embroidery has been super fun. When I started doing machine embroidery, everybody said, no, you can't use HTV. That's the wrong kind. But we figured out ways that we can use it, because we're smart cookies, and we know that y'all are smart cookies too. So we're hacking these things, and we're making it so that you can use it with your machine embroidery too. So we all have little bits and pieces, though. If you've used HTV in other projects, little things like this are great ways to use up your scraps. And so I'm a scrap hoarder, and I will use it until there's nothing left. And so earrings or little charms are the perfect way to use up those little pieces. So anyway, I'm just thrilled that I get to bring these to y'all, and that we have something that can be wearable or you can use in other ways. You could make the little charms and you could hook them on Rene's project, which she'll tell you about in a little bit. All of these are just really great gift ideas, or neighbor ideas. We've got a holiday season coming up, and if you're out of ideas, this package of designs will get you through the holidays for sure.
All right. Whoops.
I couldn't agree more that this package could get you through the holidays. I feel like there is something for everyone, every age group, everybody. Boy, girl, young, old, we can definitely make everything for everyone.
And I was thinking about something the other day. I'm going to say something that maybe we think what we don't say out loud, but there's always that person that you have to give a gift to that maybe you don't even like that much. That's when you like whip out something. It only takes a few minutes and they're going to be like, oh, wow, I didn't know you liked me. I don't, but look at I made you. All right. Now I'll stop saying that. But you all know you're projects. You know? But I like these little small, like I was thinking about like the earrings and the coaster, just like, oh man, I could bang that out, you know, for that annoying neighbor. And then they're going to be like, oh my gosh, that's so nice. Maybe they'll make me cookies or something. I like these, like fast gifts.
And I think these projects are ones that you will use over and over again.
Oh, yeah.
And, you know, there's going to be so many things that you can do. And, you know, even though we say vinyl, you don't really have to use vinyl.
No,
all
I'm okay with that.
So, you know, just don't feel that, oh, this is just vinyl and, you know, I can't do it or I'm not into that or something. You can just use fabric on these projects. They're that versatile that you can.
Well, and I showed in one of my pictures, Rene, I showed it with fabric just so it didn't scare everybody away. And we know, and Sheila knows, because we just recently were at an event, you could use lace with it and it would be gorgeous. Ooh. So always, there's more ways to applique, but I love the idea of both. So the one that I'm working on stitching right now is lace over vinyl, so that it gives it sparkle underneath the lace. So
that's a great idea.
I do give permission for them to use fabric.
And I will say Stephanie has some of the best ideas out there, some of the best vinyl things. So I'm just going to go ahead and introduce myself. I'm Rene Wilcoxon of Embroidery Garden. I have been creating designs and selling them on my website for over 22 years now. My niche in this whole embroidery world is in the hoop designs. That's kind of what I focus on. That's what I enjoy creating the most. I love the challenge of coming up with something new and different and just figuring out how to do it. My project for this, and remember, these are exclusive projects. These are not projects that are on our websites individually available. These are exclusive. They are all together within this online video course. And my project is an in the hoop sling that has an adjustable strap on it. So this can be worn crossbody style. You can put all your essentials in there that you want to carry with you. A bottle of water will fit in here. It's fully lined. There are no raw edges inside. And I take you step by step through how to do it, of course, just like all the other projects. My project, I use DTV, which is direct to vinyl. So this is actually printed. This is a printed picture that I put on there. And Stephanie can tell you a little bit more about DTV, but I decided to do something just a little bit different. So let's go back and let's just see if there are any questions right now. Let's see. I'm looking to see if there's any questions. If anyone sees any, let me know. Let's see. Kelly says a perfect way to get rid of that unwanted fabric and vinyl is to use it to make items for people you don't like. Yes.
Or use it to make things to make new friends.
There you go. Even those little bitty pieces, you know, can be used, especially like in Sheila's project. Rhonda, your project, those pieces can't be all that big that you need, right?
They're not that big. I mean, look, just
I
don't know exact size. I think the biggest one was 4 inch by 4 inch, so you really don't need a huge.
And even yours, Sue, I mean, you got the little balloons and the little banner pieces. Those are small. I mean, you could use scraps if you had to.
We're talking about an inch or so. And I was thinking of with Sheila's, I was thinking with yours, if there's, I mean, we're getting ready to get into party season. And although I'm not a big drinker, I still like to have a glass of something, you know, and I always like how people use the glass charms, you know what I'm talking about? You could totally do that with your designs.
You totally could. And the video in the course will show you where to place your initial and like when to put it on in software so that you don't have it showing on the back.
And then you could give that to your guest afterwards, maybe put a string on it and say, oh, here's a little, book charm or whatever, turn it into something else.
I do have one that I put on a bookmark because
There you go.
not every, I know it's hard. No, but not everybody wears earrings, but I'm all for let's poke some holes in your head and get you some earrings. But
turn it into a necklace charm, even like put it on a thin piece of ribbon and have a little choker, especially for like the young people. Oh my God, I'm old now. I just said young people.
Okay, so we've got some questions coming in, which I love. Okay, I love this. So what comes with the course? Kits? No, we don't offer kits with the course. We tell you exactly what you need in the written instructions you get. I know people have joined a little bit later, so I'm going to kind of go over again what's actually included. You're getting 9 separate projects, 3.5 hours of video instruction. There's more than 3.5 hours. 186 design files. That does not include formats. Those are actual different designs, and the written instructions. I saw another one come in. Let's see. What sewing machine or equipment is used? We're all using embroidery machines, right? Does
Yes.
anyone
Yes.
require a sewing machine or anything? Oh, wait, mine does require sewing. When you have to get this strap in, and let me just kind of come up here a little bit. So this is made in the hoop. The sling is made in the hoop. The end straps, what I call these, are made in the hoop. But when you do the adjustable strap, you do have to sew the end of the adjustable strap into the strap end. So see that little square I made? That's the sewing on my project. You have to do it on this end and on this end. So there's minimal sewing. You don't have to make a little box like I did, but you do have to somehow, attach it. I saw some other questions.
I saw one, Rene, that was about DTV, so I'll be glad to talk about that. So DTV is called direct to vinyl. It is a vinyl that is sold in sheets 8.5 by 11. We also have it for larger format printer, but it was made for your home inkjet printer. And that's exactly what it's designed for, your home inkjet printer. And I love it. It's a beautifully soft vinyl. There's a couple caveats that I will always say, and I kind of say lean in and really pay attention, because I'm going to tell you not to use premium ink or photo settings. You just want to use your standard ink. And when I say standard, I just mean your standard settings, because if you use photo or premium, it's going to lay down too much ink. It's going to lay on top of it, and it's going to try to brush away. So don't waste your ink and just use standard. I have behind me a Canon Pixma 2522 that is $29 at Walmart that I have used a ton. I travel with it. I also have used it in an Epson 2800 series, an Eco Tank, and I have a Brother printer also. So I have tried it on all of those printers with great success and love it. I just always emphasize that you definitely want to use just your standard settings so that you don't lay down too much ink. When you purchase it, it is white on one side. The back side is a grayish color. You're going to print on the white. If you have a rear feed, typically you're going to put it in, the white is going to face you. You're going to hit print, and that's how easy it is. And then you can remove it from that backing and press it onto fabric to be able to use it in a project. I typically let mine dry for a little while before I start sewing with it, just to make sure that that ink has dried and I don't smear anything. So that is kind of the quick rundown all about DTV. I will say, if you have any questions, want to see additional videos, Caesar North America, we have quite a few blogs and videos all dedicated to DTV. So if you've not used it, this is a great time to start.
All right. So I also want to say too, don't feel like you have to have a heat press to do these projects. These
Mhm.
projects, these were being used, you can use an iron, especially Rhonda's project, Sue's project, because
Yeah.
you're in the hoop, putting these things down and stuff, and even Sheila's, so you don't have to have a heat press to do our project. So I think
Honestly,
Sue's got
I
something.
didn't press mine at all. I don't even press them. I just leave them like that. I mean, the edges are all stitched on and they're not going to come off. And
Right.
while I'm talking, Wanda asked a question. So when we purchase this class video, when does it start? Right now, Wanda. You can as soon as you purchase it, you can go right to the videos and start having fun. So
yeah, I was going to respond to Wanda here.
Mhm.
I'll get back to you in a minute, Sue. So Wanda wants to know, when you purchase this class, when does it start? Everything's already done. Our
Mhm.
videos are done. Our files are uploaded. And in a minute, I'm going to actually take you into the course so you can see exactly how it all works. But everything's done. It's go at your pace. You
Yep.
can watch the videos when you want. You can stitch the projects when you want. We've got our videos, step-by-step videos, all done. You can watch us. You can rewind us. You can pause us. You can do whatever. So everything is all ready. And Sue wanted to show an iron that she uses.
Yes, this one I do include a link in on the page where mine is at, I believe, right, Rene? I think we included it.
Yes.
This little iron, I mean, it's not an expensive. I can't remember. I've had it for so long, but maybe 15, 20 bucks from Amazon. But it has, I found that it has 4 different settings, but I think I was landed at setting number 2. It got like just the right amount of temperature. But you could also use like the Clover mini irons, at least for mine, because again, remember, mine's like really small. But I think what I did is I had suggested that you wait until you get like all of the colors on and then play. And then what I did was I placed the plastic from the HTV. I peeled it off and then I used the plastic over top of it and then pressed it lightly. I also found personally that if I pressed it all like in the same direction, it seemed to lay smoother. And but I include all these like bonus tips in the 2 videos that I made.
Okay. And let's see, Lorraine is a good friend of mine. She knows Stephanie, she knows Rhonda, and she's new to you, Sheila, and Sue. So welcome, Lorraine. I'm sure she'll be shopping on your sites.
I'm sending Lorraine my hearts here. So one question Lorraine just asked is, can this be used with a cutting machine? Why, yes, it can, Lorraine. And if you didn't know, this is a shameless plug. I'll go ahead and say it. Caesar has 2 new cutters that have been out on the market, Romeo and Juliet. And again, another plug that Laserby Studios has those on their website. But yes, the vinyl does cut beautifully. And Rene and I have done a couple lives and we've done some projects with it. So yeah, go back and after this, y'all can search and you'll see Rene and I's faces doing another project with this. So.
All right. And Vicki is asking, is there a zipper in the sling bag? No, I did not put a zipper in it. I really didn't feel that the need was for a zipper. When you're wearing this crossbody style, there's no way you are going to bend over far enough for anything to fall out. I mean, you would have to bend your body like completely over for anything to fall out. I wanted quick, easy access in this bag.
And if we do that, we're all in trouble anyway. So.
We'll go back over the projects a little bit. I want to see if there's any more questions. Let's see. Is a Janome MC 3000 enough? Okay, so let's talk about the projects. My project requires a 6x10 hoop. Sue has one project for a 6x10 hoop, but her banner is also in a 5x7 size. So really 6x10 is the largest hoop you would need if you wanted to complete every project.
Yeah, mine gets in 5x7. So,
but technically, like you said, since the banner also comes in the 5x7, you could get all of these. I think this one's like a 4x4, the coaster.
Right.
5x7. 4x4.
And I know Rhonda's is a 4x4 too. So
I did like how you said that, Sheila, too, about like you keep going back to your small things.
I just love tiny things.
Yeah, mine is a 5x7 hoop, Reed.
Oh, yeah.
And-
Okay. Yeah. Hers, they're a little bit bigger coasters, which is
Yeah.
nice to have a
Yeah.
little bit bigger coaster.
Yeah.
And my favorite hoop happens to be the 6x6. I love that hoop. And this is 5" by 5". So you can use 5x7 or the 6x6.
Well, plus our mugs are bigger. We need bigger mug rugs these
They
days.
do.
So is DTV washable, Stephanie?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And let me say it just one more time. Yes,
Yeah.
it is. So I recommend, for me, and I'm not sure how Rene set her directions because we all do things a little differently. I typically will press mine to, if I'm going to sew with it, to my quilter's cotton, and then I wash it. That way, if anything's going to shrink with my cotton, it did it before I make my project. That way, if I have any extra ink laying on top, it got washed away and I'm starting with a clean slate. But I can tell you, typically, we always say at 25 washes, you may see your first signs of fading. Someone earlier, Monty, I believe it was, said that she took a class with Sheila and myself at Applique Getaway. So thank you very much. But at Applique Getaway, I showed an example of 2 shirts, one that has been washed and dried 49 times and one that's been washed once. The shirt has faded, the vinyl has not. So I can say that it really does have great longevity. To me, by the time that starts to fade, I probably either gained weight and it's not going to fit, or I don't like it anymore. So I can say that it really has held up. It has really good stretchability. So even, think about when you're putting that bottle down in there. When I see her sling bag, the first thing I can think of is we all travel. Some of you see some of my schedule. Well, I'm going to take Rene's bag. It's going to have my coffee mug that doesn't spill. It's going to be down inside of it. So it's going to get stretched a little bit. So it's nice to know that that vinyl will hold up to that.
And Dolores, you want to know if you have a site for us to go buy from? Are you talking about the DTV? There are links to everything in our videos, in our instructions also. And I'm going to take you through the course right now here. There's one more question I want to get to. Monty, maybe came in a little bit late. When does the course start? Again, it's already started. It's there. It's up. Our videos are already in the course. And so I'm going to go ahead now and play a video. Hold on. There's another question about DTV. Stephanie?
I didn't see it. Let's see. Can you use I thought, sorry, Lorraine, yes, you definitely can use a cutting machine on it. And that's when I was given my shameless plug that we have cutters, but any cutter will cut it no matter what brand you have.
And there's a link in I'm going to put it in here again right now, just so you can see it. This is the link to the video course. It's live right now. The course, Cindy, does not expire.
Mhm.
This course stays in your order history forever. Okay. Once you purchase it, the files are there. The written instructions are there. The designs are there. The videos are there. Everything is there, and it will stay in this course forever. You'll access it through your order history on the website. Callie, this is not a monthly subscription. This is an online course of 5 classes. Each one of us created a class around our project that we've been showing. And so it's not a subscription. You buy it, and then you have access to it forever. And let's see. And CG says she loves that we all collaborated and brought our talents together. And I love that too. I think that it's great that we could all get together and present, something a little bit different. We have a variety of projects here.
I agree. I like it. It's fun.
It is. I always like working with a group.
All right. So maybe I missed some questions, or I haven't been scrolling, so maybe there's some older ones. Okay. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to play a video where I take you into the course. After you purchase the course, this is what you're going to see. You'll access the course from your order in your order history. You also get an email with a direct link to the course right after you purchase it. So let's go ahead and let me show you the inside of the course. When you log into our Embroidery, Vinyl, and Beyond video course, this is the page you're going to see. You can scroll down and you come to course content. Under course content, you're going to find all of the classes. The first one is the In the Hoop Retro Monogram Coasters by Rhonda. Scroll down to the next one, which is the sling bag that I did. The next one is the Mod Tiles and Crosses Earrings and Charms set by Sheila Ryan. The Double State Appliques with HTV by Stephanie Young. And the Happy Birthday Fun set by Sue O'Very. You're going to notice underneath every one of these classes, you see some subcategories. These are the lessons within this class. Each individual educator broke up their project into as many lessons or videos as they wanted to. So for example, let's just scroll down to my In the Hoop sling bag. You're going to see there is 5 different videos that I created for this project. So let's just click on the first one and go into it. So when you come to each one of these classes, this is how it looks in every one of the classes. It starts out with a photo of the educator, a short bio about the educator, links to all their social media that you can click on. And we do encourage everyone to go to their pages, like them, follow them, subscribe to their YouTube channels, etc. You're going to see the next thing says to download the files associated with this class, click on materials above. So every class on the first page in that first lesson is going to have a icon that says materials. And if you click on it, it's going to take you to the download. So right here is the download for this project. It includes all the files you need, all the formats you need, any SVGs that are included, written instructions, whatever you need for this course is under materials. You just click on it and download it like you would anything else, any other zip file. When you're done downloading it, you can click on lesson to return back to that class. And then this starts out the class. Mine is titled, the first lesson is an intro and files. And I can take you through it just a little bit. Here's the video. You would click on it. It starts to play. Of course, right now I've got the sound turned down so that it doesn't interfere with this little demo. After this video is played, you can go to the next lesson in my class. Underneath the video in the first lesson of everybody's class, there are links to products that they used in their class that you can click on, go to, check them out, purchase them if you want. After you are done watching the video, you can go to the next lesson. And in my example, it's going to take you to supplies. And in this video, you're going to go over all the supplies that you need. I'm talking about the DTV that is used in this project, etc. Then you would just click and go to the next lesson, and so on and so on. If you want to toggle back to another video, you can certainly do that. And if you want to get back to another person's page, they'll come up here at the bottom. Here is Sheila's Mod Tiles and Crosses, Earrings and Charms class. Again, it's the exact same thing. A picture of Sheila, a short bio about her, links to her social media, and it tells you to download the files to click on materials above. You click on materials, here's the download, you click and download the files, click lesson to get back to it, and you can start watching Sheila's videos. Go to her next video by clicking next lesson. So that's how you do it. Down here again, here's the double state appliques with Stephanie Young. So you can toggle back and forth that way, or you can end up and go back to the very beginning of the course. And, you know, maybe this time go to Sue's class. This is how you work your way through the videos. The videos are in your account forever. The only thing is you have to be logged in to access the video course from your order history, or if you keep that email that has the link to the video course. Either way, to get into the course, it doesn't matter, but you do have to be logged in on the website. Thanks. All right. That's how you get into our course, and that's kind of what it looks like on the inside. Very easy to maneuver around, very easy to, go through. Let's see if there are any other questions. Sue, you want to tell them how to get your stabilizer book?
Yeah, I just tried to include like an actual link, but it kicked me out. But if you just go to sookiesews.com, and I put on there sookiesews.com, and it's under Notions and Books, and then go to Books. And then maybe later, Rene, I'll be able to add a link, like if I go back into the event.
Probably you can do that. Okay, so any other questions about our course, the whole online course? What we're going to do, ladies, you want to tell them about the offer that we have for them? Okay, so anyone who has purchased our course, you purchase it, now through, it's going to be August 31st, midnight Central Time. Anyone purchasing this course is going to get, drum roll, $15 gift cards to each of our websites. That's every person who purchases it is going to get a $15 gift card to each of our websites. Do I need to say that again? So you're getting like $60 of gift cards, and you're going to be put into a drawing for a bundle of vinyl. That will be one winner. We'll get the bundle of vinyl, and that will be through July 31st if you purchase the class, and then we will announce that winner on August 1st. So what do you guys think about that? I see wow, that's fantastic. Yeah, I think that is. And the gift cards, wow, fantastic. So what a value you guys are getting. Let's see. Yeah, you can do the classes in any order, Lorraine. You don't have to start with whatever is at the beginning. You can go anywhere that you want to. You can move all throughout the class any way that you want. Does anyone want to say anything else at this point? Add anything?
I'm just going to show so they could see. So this would be.
We're going to go back through the projects here just real quickly. Let me get Stephanie up here.
So this would just show 6x10. So I have all of the states. So that is 6x10 hoop with the state spelled out. And then for 5x7, I have all the states as abbreviated. So that way you can see two different hoop sizes. And I also included SVGs. So Lorraine, if you wanted to use your cutter, you could, and you could cut all of those states or abbreviated states because I included SVG for those.
And Stephanie, you also have a bonus video included.
I did do a bonus video. So some people on here know because they've been following. They know I don't sew a lot, and I did a sewing project. So there.
She's like, look, see?
So yeah, Stephanie has included all 50 states in the double applique, the full name of the state, and then the abbreviation of the state. Yeah. So you get all those, and she shows you how to do them in vinyl. You don't happen to have a little sample there, do you, Stephanie, of how the vinyl just rips away, that you don't even have to cut it?
I don't. And I wish I did, because I had just did a video earlier, so I had a piece here that I was showing with it. I'm trying to look and see. Wait, I might. Wait a minute. No. Kinda.
Once they buy the course, they'll have the video.
That's right. I hate Rene. That's why they buy the course.
That's right. I put the link again where you purchased the course.
We'd show you bought.
Yeah.
So the course is even on sale now. You're going to get the $15 gift cards for the 4 of our sites, plus you're going to be in the drawing for the bundle of vinyl from Stephanie. So, I mean, it can't get any better than that, but you do have to purchase the course by July 31st, at midnight Central. If you've already purchased the course, you're still going to get those gift cards and be in that drawing for that vinyl. And I just saw a comment from, oh, where is it? It was Caroline, I think. Caroline says she's already got the class. She says the class is wonderful, and she loves to navigate through the video. And Caroline has also, she's completed a few of the classes already because she's posted beautiful
Nice.
what she's done so far.
Yep. She
Great.
started some Christmas coasters. This is mine, but Caroline's already started her Christmas coaster stitching.
You could do so much with that too. You just held that up and I thought you were going to like spell out Christmas. You could do all the letters and turn it into a little banner. Like, yeah.
You know, or if you're having like a Christmas party or something, put everybody's initial and make them put their drinks down on that so you know who's who.
Right. So yours includes all letters of the alphabet.
All the letters of the alphabet, right. And the backside, if you change the bobbin and the instructions tell you, you know, when you can do that the backside's really just as pretty as the front.
And hold that up a little bit closer so they can see that added little detail on the edge.
Yeah, they have a kind of a wrapped edge. It's satin stitching around the edge, but we also did this kind of a wrapped look with some of the stitching on it. So you don't have to worry about that ever snagging or pulling or anything. And it is finished. It's going to come out of the hoop like this. It's stitched out on water-soluble stabilizer. So all the edges are going to be gone after you wet it. And it's nice and neat finished. No seams or anything on the back. So that's my project. And like Rene said, it's all 26 letters of the alphabet.
And you also have a bonus video of some gift ideas, don't you?
I do. I have a little short bonus video at the end, just where I talk about different ideas for gifting these during the holidays, birthdays, whatever you want to gift them for. So there's that. That's my favorite thing to do.
Well, Rhonda, that's what I'm using as my place settings for Thanksgiving. So I saw some gorgeous Thanksgiving fabric and I love that finishing stitch. I will say that it looks beautiful in metallic thread. So that's what I'm doing for Thanksgiving. And then I'll worry about Christmas. But first I got to get through the Thanksgiving.
Oh, I can't wait to see. You'll have to take a picture to show me.
Of course, of course.
So Linda, what you're going to get if you purchase the course are 4 gift cards, one from Embroidery Garden, one from A Stitch in Time Designs, one from Sookie Sews, one from Designs by Babymoon. Stephanie is the craft coordinator for Caesar. That is her job. She is going to give a bundle of vinyl to one winner, one person that's drawn from those that have signed up for our course from the very beginning. These gift cards are going to go from the very beginning until July 31st. You have until then, and then you will get these things. After that, you don't get them. But we are going to be doing some other giveaways, right, girls?
Yes, we are.
Right. We will be doing some other giveaways. We'll talk about those at another time. We'll announce that. We'll probably do another live regarding this class at a point. But let's see if you got any more questions. Or if any one of you, Sue, Sheila, you got anything else to add?
Do you want us to show our projects again?
Yeah, let's go through here. Let me put you up here, Sue.
Okay.
You can talk a little bit more about them.
Well, I took it off the banner stand, but these stands here, this is for the 6x10, but then they also have ones that are smaller. And I have links for that in the video there. But then these are the 2 sizes. And we'll just pull this one up here. And you can see how I use the HTV, but every individual bunting and also the balloons are all individual color stops. So you could literally make these all different colors if you want. And then they're just really easy to put together. So there's the banner and the 2 sizes. And then the other little video and instructions is on how to do the coaster and the mug rug. Because who doesn't love coasters and mug rugs? I love explaining to non-sewers what mug rugs are, though. Is that just me, or is that like everybody here?
They're so good. They're so good.
Yeah.
All right, Sheila, you want to go over yours again?
Absolutely. I get to talk about earrings again, of course. So here's here's a close up, super close up. These are the large size. No, that's a small one. Here's a large one. Of the tiles. This is the tile, and these are the crosses. They have a really cute little detail in them too. And like Rhonda, I just think it's so amazing what we can do with embroidery machines and with our digitizing software. And so adding a little bit of texture, a little bit of something extra, plus the sparkle, it's just so good. And we can do so much. So, go ahead and think about, outside of the box, think about cheerleader gifts, think about school spirit. That's all coming up. Football season's about to start here in the South. So we're all about making things for the big games and for homecoming and for all of our events, maybe reunions. There's just so much you can do. And even then, Christmas ornaments, these little crosses would be adorable little ornaments that you could send in your Christmas cards too. So there's just no end to it. I'm actually really excited about making some of Sue's happy birthday mug rugs to have on hand for those last minute birthdays. Oh, it's your birthday. Hey, how about that?
I literally also talk about you have a bonus video about personalizing. So how would you personalize your earrings?
So if you have embroidery software, and I think that's something that a lot of people have and they may not know quite what to do with it, I walk you through the process of personalizing these little charms. Either you're using them as earrings or you're using them as a charm. They make great bag tags. So these would be awesome on cheer bags or your gear bags or just your purse or your keys. You could put a little charm on it with a little bit of personalization, maybe a monogram or your high school or, whatever you want to put on it. And you could put the year, and they would just be great little, I call them dingly boppers or dangly boppers. Like I have them hanging on everything. If it can be clipped on something, I have extras hanging on it because that's just me. And I just love that I can do that with my embroidery machine. But I'll walk you through the process of personalizing it with your embroidery software. I specifically am using Embrilliance in the video, but the same principles apply to no matter what kind of software you're using.
Okay, great. I'll go over my project real quickly again. It is an in-hoop sling bag, I call it. It has an adjustable strap, so it basically can fit anyone. I do show you how to make the strap. You can wear it crossbody style. If you don't want to wear it crossbody style, you can just put it over one shoulder if you want. It's fully lined. This is a 6x10 hoop project. I did use DTV, direct to vinyl. Stephanie talked about that a little bit. Talk about it in the video. This is just a photo that, royalty-free clip art that I found online that I used in my sample. I used a little bit of cork down here. You don't have to. I just kind of wanted, something a little bit different. And that's what our projects, all of our projects are in this course, making them a little bit different, adding a little bit something extra with the vinyl to give them just that extra look. So again, the backside, you want to see it? The backside is just plain. If you decided you didn't want to use DTV, you could use fabric. You could quilt that fabric. You could add a monogram. I actually, in the video course, tell you if you were going to add a monogram or a name, when you needed to add it, when it would need to stitch. But that's my project. And hold on here. Let me get back to the screen. Dolores, yes, there is DTV and there's HTV. HTV, heat transfer vinyl. DTV is the direct to vinyl. That's where you're printing it. And Stephanie talked about that earlier. You can go back and rewatch this. I saw someone, but it's all vinyl. DTV is still heat transfer vinyl. So it's all in there too.
They're all vinyls that you're going to iron on, right?
Right. Everything that we've used in the course is some type of a vinyl. Everything isn't just glitter. Stephanie showed you some other things. Rhonda used block in hers. If you guys want to know about vinyl, go join Stephanie's group. So Stephanie Says Crafty group Type that into the Facebook search bar. You'll find her group. Join it. She does videos all the time. She does lives. She is the craft coordinator for Caesar. So she knows everything about vinyl.
Go join and just give them your credit card number. And that way,
You'll be set. She'll fix you up.
yeah, she'll
So
clean up.
right now, let's get everyone to type in that hashtag EVB. It's going across the bottom of the screen right now. And we're going to get ready. We're going to do the drawing for the 3 free courses. So make sure that you get that in. Anything else anybody wants to add?
Well, one thing that I will say, Rene, could you do a project with your adorable puppies and print those on there? Could Rosie be on a bag?
Oh,
You know, we've done that. We've done
That's
that.
why
We
I
put our
say
little
it.
Nazis on a bag before. That's somewhere floating around the internet.
Yep, that's why I was going to say. So if anybody does a search, they will find a bag with the adorable puppies on there. And mine is a vacation picture that I stitched with. So lots of possibilities with it. If anyone has any other questions, feel free. You can send me a message. But again, on So Stephanie Says, you could type in DTV and find video, or you could go directly to Caesar, and that's SISER. I always say that because people want to call it something different, Sizer and everything else. So Caesar North America, and that will give you information all about DTV, which is a kind of HTV. So I know it's a little confusing, but trust me, when you watch the videos, you're not going to have any confusion.
Rhonda, do you want to put the link to the class in the comments? Again, anyone who can get them onto either Facebook or YouTube, remember, you buy the course. If you've already bought the course, you're going to get an email here soon. But anyone who has bought the course or buying the course up until July 31st, midnight Central Time, you're going to get 4 $15 gift cards from each of our sites, be in the drawing for the vinyl bundle. The course is already on sale right now. So get it now before the 31st, because after that, those offers are over. So I'm going to go ahead and let's pick their giveaway winners. Who wants to do that?
Yay.
I can't wait.
All right, I got to get the
Roll the
page
dice.
up here. All right, here it comes. All right, we've got 109 people entered. Here's the first winner for one of the embroidery vinyl and beyond course. The winner is Cynthia Tartar.
Woo!
So
Yay!
Cynthia,
So cool.
Cynthia, send me an email at support@embroiderygarden.com and I will get you into the course. Here comes the next winner.
It'd be cool if I won because I typed it a bunch of times.
I saw that. I was just thinking that too.
Tanya Toole, you have won our
Yay.
Embroidery Vinyl and Beyond online video course. Send an email to support@embroiderygarden.com. Okay, here's the last winner. Oh, I saw Sue's
I
name.
saw
there.
Sue's.
Get a win, girl.
Gifted Hands by Chrissy. You are the winner of one of our courses.
Make us proud, friends. We can't wait to see them all stitched up.
Yes. Don't forget to post photos of whatever you stitch up. And we all have Facebook groups, so post them in any of them.
That's right. You post and tag us when you make your projects. Tell your friends about the course. And don't forget to purchase the course before July 31st so that you are get in on all these offers that we're giving you guys.
Yes.
Anything else anyone wants to add before we go?
Bye now.
this is so fun. I'm just so excited that that you brought us all together, Rene, that we can do this together and share all of the love of the extra vinyl, because there's just no limit to what you can do with embroidery and vinyl.
That's
Right.
right.
It's something that
And
I've
it's
wanted to do
nice.
for quite a while. And, I'm glad that you guys agreed to do this with us. And, you know, I just really like coming together with other people and, you know, collaborating and, you know, sharing and learning. We all learn from each other. So,
Definitely.
oh, here's Kelly.
Yeah,
We
I
expect
see
the
that.
ladies to do this every year.
Tell your friends too, because I know all of you that are here have at least one friend. So go tell your other embroidery friends to come support us independent designers. You know, this is, well, we love it, but mama got to pay some bills too. And so, you know, share this with your friends. But we love it. And I have to say, I have to say, just like Sheila said, this was just such a delight to work with everybody. Thank you so much for inviting me, Rene and Rhonda, and having me partake in this. And somebody did mention somewhere there, like, you know, 5 top designers, 5 people working together. That's not common, you know.
And we didn't kill each other.
I know there was no cat fights. It was delightful. I loved it.
Honestly, I think I've been working like this with Rene since I first started digitizing. We've
Wow.
We've done quite a few things together. I've done several things with Stephanie, and it's always fun, you know, just to work with someone else and
It
you know,
is.
get their thoughts on things and see how they do things.
Absolutely.
All right. So those that won the course, be sure to send me that email. And for those of you that purchased the course and watch for an email coming. Check your spam folders. If you're expecting an email, check your spam folders. And if you don't hear from me, then email me. You can always go to the site, embroiderygarden.com, click on contact us. That comes directly to me. So thank you for that. All right. So I'm going to go. I think we've covered everything. Don't you, ladies?
I think we did it.
So.
Hey, Vanessa. I saw somebody asked if the winners get the $15 gift certificates, and yes, that's part of the bonus. They get the $15 gift certificate. So Tanya had asked.
All right. Okay, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Share this video with all of your friends, and don't forget to post your projects that you make. Thanks.
Good night, everybody.
Thanks, guys. Bye, everybody.